Looking at this barber era, kind of like the crack era.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
why, bro?
like don't get it misunderstood. Barbers are needed and probably will always be needed.
Yeah.
But right now, I think y'all are booming for the wrong reasons. But now the price to be in the space, it's kind of like, okay, hey, we finna have to start phasing out some of this, cause like remember the clubs now, how the clubs was the social spot, and then they start charging all this money for the sections, and now nobody rarely go. When everybody could just come in here and dance and have a good time for a great buck, it was cool. But when they brought the sections in and then the dance flow went away, and now you starting to see people just slowly but for surely move away from the club settings. That's how I kind of feel about the barber space, bro.
Attention, player haters and overrated disbelievers of all kinds. I stand before you today 10 toes down as the bearer of bad news. Y'all done fucked up.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. More importantly, you saw the clip. You know, the era of overcharging. I used the barbershop clip, but this really goes for everything, right? Nothing's missing in this situation. But it's become what people think is capitalism in the American way. And I kind of chuckle because people act like if you keep overcharging for some, if you keep overcharging your customers, they're going to stay. And when your customers find out that they're being overcharged and how bad they're being overcharged, they're just going to be loyal customers. That's not how that goes. That's not how that goes. Basically, you didn't overcharge somebody and they go, oh, okay, cool, I got you. I understand. I'm not coming back. You know, he talked about nightclub scene. The nightclub scene, they were charging guys. Ladies get in free until a certain time. Guys get charged. Guys go in. Girls are getting free drinks from guys who just paid to get in. Nobody's really dancing. You know, the dancing got less and less over time. So people stopped really interacting. So the guys was like, why am I here? So then the guys stopped coming. So the girls got in free. And the guys stopped coming. And the guys stopped buying drinks. And then the clubs went downhill. Then we got lounges and hookah bars and all that other stuff, right? Car market. You know, you keep saying this is, you know, these expensive cars, these luxury cars, luxury this, luxury that. And then the cars got more and more expensive. And now at this juncture, um, these cars are more and more unreliable. So you telling me 20 years ago I bought a car for $40,000, I can still drive it to this day. But now I can buy a car for $100,000 and it might break down in 6 months. So people stop buying them. They stopped buying them because the companies felt like, oh man, we got a car. The people like it. Yeah, it was $50,000 last year. Now it's 60. You know what? Then it was 70, and now it's stuck on the lot. You got the people who are into fashion and in the market and fashion market or whatever, and then they find out, are you telling me that the bag that I bought or the clothes that I bought that I thought were, from Italy, from Gucci and Fendi and Louis Vuitton. You telling me they made that in China and put the zipper on somewhere in Italy or Europe and then charge it was a $20 bag in China and now it's a $2,000 bag? Did I get it? Or it was a $10 shirt, but now I'm paying $1,500 for the shirt? Yes, exactly. So then people go, I'm not buying this no more. No. Same thing. You know, they did this with services. You know how you could be a customer at like telecommunications. You could be like a cell phone customer, or you can get Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi service or something, or let's say an alarm system. All of a sudden, you're a new customer. You get a good deal. Not 2-3 years in, you're a customer and the price goes up, and you keep looking at, hey man, how come these people getting? Okay, I've been a customer longer than the new people you giving a deal to. Where's my deal? Oh, we don't care. Oh, okay, you don't care. So now people started hopping. Like, man, I'm going here, I'm going here, I'm getting a new deal every year. And because people think they were rotating customers, people started checking out because they went cheaper. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go to this service. I'm gonna go to that service. I'm gonna go to this. I ain't got time. So you started losing your customers because you was overcharging. Um, it's the same thing. That same goes for insurance. It's the same premise. You pass that on into the housing market. Oh man, the prices keep going up. The price keep going up, but you're gonna tell me, so I'm gonna buy something old for the same price I'm gonna buy for something new. No, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Or, you know, people create something new and they price the vast majority of people out of the market, and they go, yeah, we want an exclusive type of person. Well, ain't that many exclusive type people in the economy. So now you got that issue where you want an exclusivity, but you've excluded yourself out of profit because hey, it costs too much. And then it became all smoke and mirrors, which is not anybody else's fault, but your own. So then, using the barber concept, I noticed this, and I'm bald headed, bald head, scallop wag. But the more the price of the haircuts went up, the less and less people was getting haircut. That's why people walk around looking like they ain't had a haircut in 7 years. That's supposed to be a style. No, you motherfuckers charging. It went from $10 to $20 to $25 to $40 to $60 to $75. I'm gonna just walk around looking homeless. I'm gonna just grow my beard out and get a hat, you know. And people go, but we added services. Did you? Did you? No, you didn't. But for you other cats, I ain't gonna lie, you other cats, y'all got mad, but you know, I want you to twist my hair, I want you to fade it and twist it and put a color on it and spray it. Hey, you gotta pay. You gotta pay. You asking for too much. But a motherfucker go in there and say, I just want to fade and the lining, and he go, oh, that'll be $800. What'd you say? Oh, I'm cutting my stuff on my own now. But you ain't gonna get the crisp experience. I don't need the crisp experience. I mess it up. Free, then deal with you and this overpriced stuff. But that's the world we live in. The concept of people really believing that at the end of the day, you know, people are in business, to not make money, but to overcharge people. It's the same thing with let's just say restaurants, theme parks, Las Vegas, you know, those events where everything is we got to have the highest prices of this, and people like, I ain't doing that, dog. I ain't doing it no more. Mm-mm. You keep going up and up and up and up, and what happens to the market is people realize the customers that you thought you was getting over on, they stop participating in that market, right? And when they stop participating in that market and you're not making money no more, then all of a sudden the price come down. How convenient is that? And then for some of you other folks and other businesses, y'all say we not bringing the price down anyway. So it's just gonna be what it is. And you right, you finna go broke because nobody's finna. about to keep playing this game with y'all. Nobody. And when I say nobody, I mean nobody. So the era of overcharging created this monster. You rather have a good customer, a customer that can afford you overcharging them than having 10 customers at a normal rate. The profit more is with the 10 customers, but hey, I don't want to do the work. Congratulations, you ain't finna get paid. And then and you lose the exclusive overpaid customers too, because after a while, to make ends meet, you overcharge the people who can afford to be overcharged. And they go, nah, that's too much, I'm out. But tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, catch you on the next one. Peace.